And so here I am, I'm doing it. And there's a lot of aspects of stand-up comedy that terrify me. I'm worried my voice is going to crack. I'm worried I'm going to have to take a in the middle of a set. I'm worried I'm going to get one of those uncontrollable erections. Guys, you know what I'm talking about? I'm worried like someone like my man Tom here is going to decide to stand up and begin to heckle me, yell at me, and it causes me to get an uncontrollable erection. That's why I like dominant women. Shout out to my dominant women out there, especially when they pay on the first date, treating me like the princess I am. Until they try to bust out the strap-on during the first date, I gotta be like, whoa. Wait till date number 2 at least. Jesus Christ. I wish I knew God's plan for me. We all do. Social anxiety, depression. God was like, you're gonna be a comedian. You're gonna tell jokes. They say you have to play hard to get. Okay, easy. I'm doing it right now. Every time I get a match on Tinder, I just immediately block the other person. Not because I'm scared. I just feel as though if my future partner isn't Hitman Agent 47 hunting my down, looking for me, I don't want them. I like someone who can take control of a bad situation. And the bad situation is my love life, okay? I got money now. And I like to think I'm a giving person when I have money. I'm just like the poorest giving person. I'm the most poorest giving person on earth, right? It's hard to be Mr. Beast when you're on a budget, right? The best I can do is buy a bunch of scratch offs, hand them out to the homeless and say, I'm going to pray for you. I probably did like we all did once we heard the news this week about Tylenol. I called my mom, Mom, did you take Tylenol when you were pregnant with me? To my surprise, my mom did not take any pills when she was pregnant. Thank God, thank God. Just alcohol, thank God. Let's go, thank you so much. So last weekend, I don't know if y'all heard about it. I saw a movie called The Long Walk. Did anybody see that movie, The Long Walk? It's based off of a Stephen King book. Stephen King. He's kind of an interesting guy, because I read somewhere that Stephen King did most of his writing while using cocaine. Inspiring, right? Inspiring. So inspiring, in fact, I decided, I'm sorry about this, I decided to do all my comedy writing this week while extremely high. Like, blasted out of my mind. Unfortunately, I didn't get very far. Checked my progress for the week. All I did was write my name at the top of the page. That was it. Wasn't even my name. I just wrote Stephen King at the top of the page. Smoking, drinking, working out. The point I'm essentially trying to make with all of this is, I forgot the punchline. Okay, wait, 1 second. It's good. It's a good punchline. Oh, it just says Stephen King on it. Oh, thank you so much. I'm Cameron Riddle.
One of the best wraparound callbacks I've seen.
And so it is obvious when you're dating and you're not really in a great situation. I would take so many dates home and be like, surprise, I forgot I don't own a bed. Surprise, I couldn't afford groceries this week, so for dinner it's a 900 milligram edible I have. Nothing like a bad trip to really break the ice. I'm thinking about going on hikes. Hiking looks fun, right? What are the top 3 things to bring while hiking? Number 1, a really cool stick. You gotta bring that walking stick. Number 2, duct tape. Mythbusters taught me that is more important than food. Just eat the duct tape if you have to, I guess. And then number 3, a good friend. You gotta bring a good friend, a slower person, movement-wise, in case you run into any bears, right? On second thought, bring like 3 friends that did terrible in track. Frequent trippers, if you will. Or like bring 1 friend that really likes bears, right? Like a real moth to the flame type shit. Fears aside, I'm on stage. This is my 2nd week doing comedy. And I'm excited. And to my teacher out there that said I couldn't be that I wouldn't amount to not something you want to hear when you're homeschooled. I'm doing it. My name's Cameron Riddle. Thank you so much.
Give it up for the last comic. He had hope, and excitement about comedy. I miss that so much.
Maybe I should, too many bad weed experiences. I think it's God telling me to just become an alcoholic. And I at least like to be safe when I drink, you know? I'm responsible when I'm f***ed up at a bar. I'm a responsible f*** up. And so I always call an Uber home, right? My favorite form of bonding with my Uber drivers is when they have to patiently wait for me to finish vomiting my guts outside so they can finally drive me home. Love doing that shit. I've noticed in awkward moments like that, my Uber driver will take on the form of my mother. Just picture me out in the grass, just like, oh, and then all of a sudden I just hear, we had too much at the party, didn't we? I'm crying. Yes. We're not gonna do that again, Who is this wee lady? Can you just please drive me home so I can make the same mistake again next weekend? Jesus. Yeah, I'm so excited for October. Where my spooky bitches at? Thank you. My Rocky Horror Picture hoes who keep their Halloween decorations up all year long. Am I right? Sorry, babe. The life-size Michael Myers cutout stays out during sex. Sorry, yeah. Sorry about that. If you're unfamiliar with Freddy Krueger, he looks like a walking sack with knives for fingers. He looks like how I imagine swamp people in Louisiana should actually look, right? He looks like Donald Trump after the Botox was successful. It's the same way I felt when watching the horror movie The Human Centipede. Incredible movie. Turns out you cannot buy your own Human Centipede costume at any Spirit Halloween. I looked. I don't even want to be the whole centipede. I just want to be the middle guy where I'm both eating ass and getting my ass ate at the same time. Balanced like all things should be, right? Bad Bunny is in the news because he was just chosen to perform at the next Super Bowl halftime show. Let's give a shout out to Bad Bunny. Yeah, I love Bad Bunny. I'm seeing a lot of outrage about it from people with too many first world problems, right? Yeah. Let me break it down for y'all. So Bad Bunny is as much of an American as you or me, okay? Let's understand that, okay? And the Super Bowl doesn't even require its halftime artist to be American. That's just something we told Drake to keep his Canadian away. I'm like, get out of here, dude. In the plot of the movie, spoilers, in the plot of the movie Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy Krueger kills a young Johnny Depp. I think a lot of people forget Johnny Depp is in that movie. And if you don't know, at least to me, Johnny Depp, after he dies in the movie, he reincarnates as Freddy Krueger's neurodivergent, non-binary child, Edward Scissorhands, the unofficial sequel. Ladies, why do you invite a man over for a movie date if you have no intention on actually watching the film? And yes, I use words like film, so I'm about to be real annoying about this, okay? So about 5 seconds into the film, she's already talking. You look nice today. So naturally, I paused the film to kindly ask if she could please shut the f*** up. The film we were watching was called Edge of Tomorrow. Incredible film. Edge of Tomorrow was exactly what was going on in my pants while watching it, too. Oh, love that film. Unfortunately, my good times were cut short when my date put her hand on my leg. She has the gall to ask, "Want to finish this later?" Message heard loud and clear. So I packed up my things and I went home to finish the film. Just me, myself, and Tom Cruise at my apartment. And to fight against the ever-growing artificial online art slop out there, I decided to take up some new skills. I'm learning painting. I'm actually really committed to it too. So committed that I've seen over 400 episodes of Bob Ross's painting show. This is true. But please do not ask me to paint anything that isn't a river, a tree, or a happy little bush. I will fail. I'm happy to announce that I'm back in the dating game, and I got some new tricks up my sleeve to try out. For example, if I see a woman with tattoos, I usually like to start the conversation off by complimenting her tattoos. And if a woman does not have tattoos, I like to go home. I'm out of moves at that point. And for the alcoholics, I have my own drink special. It's based off my comedy act. You might have heard of it. It's called a Jaeger bomb. Yeah. And fun fact, if you order a Jaeger bomb on a plane, they will immediately land your plane as fast as humanly possible. A little pro tip. I think JoJo taught me that trick. Thank you, JoJo. You're teaching me that I'm never too old to start drinking. Thank you, JoJo.
Appreciate that. True story. I remember at the first Black Friday I ever went to, I watched a mother of three climb onto a DVD stand to scream, "Calm the fuck down!" at a rowdy crowd in Walmart. It was crazy. My mom is so cool. I'm on the hunt for an agent because I want to book more shows, right? I was working as my own agent before I had to drop myself due to an HR issue. I was having sexual relations with my right hand. I had to drop myself. So if anyone has any good agent recommendations, I'm all ears. And don't say your mom. She told me no, okay?